Welcome to the VectorVest special presentation, this week titled The All-New ProfitLocker. My name is Todd Shaffer, Manager of Research for VectorVest, and I'll be your presenter this evening. We at VectorVest are very pleased to announce the release of our all-new ProfitLocker system of trading stops. As the name implies, it's designed to lock in profits in a trade once they've been realized. What it does is creates unique stop settings for each stock in the portfolio and adjusts them based on the stock's price performance after your purchase. I can't tell you how it does it, but I can tell you what it does is terrific. Regular viewers of our special presentations might remember my session from the 20th of January this year, where we first introduced the new system to everyone. You might recall that I remarked that I held back on the release of our model portfolios because of the new possibilities of this new stop-loss system. We also discussed incorporating our new 5-day down shorting searches as part of our hedging regimen. And so it occurred to me the best way to demonstrate this new portfolio stop methodology might be to just show you the improvements it made in my testing of our model portfolios. Here we are on my backtester account, and the results I'm about to show you, I think you'll agree, these new tools turn my results from good to great. The most dramatic results here with one of our perennial favorite model portfolios, S&P 500 Vern's Vultures portfolio. I began by just copying from the template and running the base case for S&P 500 Winners Vern's Vultures from January of 2012 to the 24th of January 2017. And we see that we had overall 49% winners, a 78% gain, total commissions of $22.78, annualized rate of return of 15.5%, with a drawdown of 29%. And as we look at the equity curve, if you recall from our previous conversation, one of the things Dr. DeLito and I both found was that we suffered portfolio pullbacks in the 2016 timeframe. And while we were both able to optimize the portfolio with new stop settings that would increase the gains, we still suffered this maximum drawdown of about 30%. So using our new tools, I struck a copy and was able to optimize our new tools to increase that gain from 78 to 154%, improving our percentage winners from 49 to 51, lowering our commissions, and halving our drawdown. And while our equity curve did flatten in 2016 with a slight pullback here at the end of the year, nothing as dramatic as the pullback that we saw in the previous run. So with these very encouraging results, I moved on to our next candidate for 2017, S&P 500 Winners, another of our current portfolios that performed very well this year. Here we see its base run garnered 103% total gain with 53% winners, $1,552 in commissions, and a max drawdown of 12.5%. This portfolio doesn't hedge during the downturns, so it holds only long positions. We see with the improvement of our new tools, the ProfitLocker stops, we improved our gain from 103% to 120%. Our percentage winners improved from 53 to 55%. Our commissions dropped from $1,500 to $1,200, and our maximum drawdown stayed at that 12% level, moving up just slightly from 12.4 to 12.9%. All, of course, while maintaining a beautiful equity curve through the test period. So those were the two carryover portfolios from 2016 into 17 and the improvements we were able to make with our new tools. Now let's talk about the portfolios we wanted to add for 2017 based on our worry-free investment challenge that we did in 2016. Dr. DeLito has remarked several times recently that with this rally being into its 6th year, that he thinks it's prudent that we hedge any portfolios moving into 2017 to prepare for any downside move. To that end, we've taken our worry-free investment challenge candidates and paired them with a bearish search. Our first candidate in alphabetical order was DKS. We paired it with Vern's Vultures down 5 days. That base run using our conventional methodology, we were able to optimize a 223% gain over the test period, 43% winners, total commissions of $3,000 with a drawdown of 10.15%. It produced a very nice equity curve, consistently climbing into 2016. With the addition of our ProfitLocker stop, we were able to improve the gain from 223% to 269%. Percentage winners rose from 43% to 48%. Our commissions dropped from $3,000 to $2,200, and our drawdown did increase from 10.15% to 13.71%. Still a very nice equity curve across the time frame. Our next worry-free candidate was GLF, paired with Nomo Mojo. It was able to achieve a 229% gain in the time frame with 47% winners, total commissions of $3,283, and a maximum drawdown of 18.39%. Again, a nice equity curve building consistently into that 2016 time frame. By simply applying our ProfitLocker stop, we were able to improve the gain from 229% to 253%. Percentage winners fell from 47% to 44%. Commissions rose a little from $3,200 to $4,600. But our maximum drawdown improved from 18% to 15%. And of course, we maintained a very nice looking equity curve building all the way into the current time frame. And finally, we used SKR paired with Nomo Mojo down 5 days. This pair returned a 154% gain, 46% winners, total commissions at $1,950, with a maximum drawdown of 11.5%. Again, a beautiful equity curve rising all the way through the current time frame. With the addition of our ProfitLocker profit stops, we were able to improve that gain from 154% to 190%. Percentage winners up from 46% to 59%. Total commissions dropped from $1,900 to $1,300, and our drawdown stayed relatively flat here. $1,150 turned into 11.26%. The equity curve, again, a beautiful equity curve, flattening a little bit here at the end of 2016 into 17, but with an additional 36% gain, higher winning percentage, and lower commissions, this would be my preference. So as you can see, the addition of the ProfitLocker stop loss method improved the results across the board for all of my model portfolio candidates. But as Dr. DeLito related in his essay, it's not a one-tool cure-all for all your portfolio needs. It needs to be optimized and treated just like any other stop-loss methodology. And so you'll want to test it out for yourself. The ProfitLocker stop has been added to every VectorVest 7 subscribers program. To use it, let's just click on the New button. And I would suggest you start with one of our existing templates. You might choose something like the Safe and Sound Surefire Success portfolio from this year. Just click on it, click Select, and the program will import the trading system into the Portfolio Genius. I like to start with a base run so I know where I'm starting. I might change the name, I might change the dates, but I'll click Finish and Run. With this baseline performance in place, this is where it gets fun, where I can play my what-if machine. So simply by clicking Copy, I've copied the first run, and I can now start changing the variables of my trading plan settings. If I click Customize Trading System, on my rules up, I'm using Safe and Sound with a stop loss of VST less than 1. To change the stop loss, I'll click on Stop Criteria, and you'll find that the new ProfitLocker stops are down at the bottom of the list. simply left-click on ProfitLocker. It's very easy to use. There are only two settings you need to concern yourself with. One is the target percent, and one is the stop percent. What I found helpful was to first run some conventional percent gain loss stop combinations to get a feel for whether or not you needed to capture gains quickly or whether you needed to let things run to get the best performance. And use those results as a jumping off point for the ProfitLocker. Like any new tool, you'll want to test it and practice with it so you can best match it to the kinds of stocks and trading that you do. Now, while you're busy with that testing of our new tools, you may have noticed I teased the release of the model portfolios for 2017. We'll have all the details of those portfolios next week in our special presentation, so I hope to see you again next time. Until then, I want to thank you for watching. Have a great evening.